Hello and welcome. Welcome to episode number 3 of my creative podcast, The PiaKnits. My name is Mariam and I am a piano teacher with a passion for sewing, for hat making and for knitting. So in this podcast I would like to share some ideas and inspiration about the creative work that I do. If you would like to see the introduction, you're welcome to watch episode number 1 that I made, I guess it was 10 days ago. So you're welcome. So first of all, I want to thank all of you who sent me so nice and kind and positive comments, and also I am very happy to have my first subscribers. So since I am new online on this community with Instagram and YouTube, I am not used to all the possibilities of the YouTube channel, so I could not really see all your names. But I decided the names that I could see that I want to thank personally. So this is Jenny from New Zealand. Thank you. José, but I had no other specifications. I could not see anything more. Thank you, José. Then thank you, Sonia. Sonia is someone who has a web shop in Belgium. A web shop full of lovely yarns and knitting accessories and books. Really nice. Then thank you, Eveline. Eveline is a German podcaster, and the name of her podcast is Maschentraum. Maschentraum. I cannot speak German, but most of what she is talking about in her lovely podcast I can understand, and it's really very cozy to watch her podcast. Then also thank you, Sia from Sweden, for your lovely comments. Sia is a Swedish podcaster and her podcast is called Sia's Boat. Also very, very interesting podcast, and she is podcasting in both languages, in Swedish and in English. But for now I keep it on English. Yes, and then another one I want to thank you. It is Jay from somewhere in America, and an American podcaster, and her podcast is Jay's Knit and Pearl Jam. So all of you, thank you for your nice words and thank you for subscribing. Really, thank you. So for today we are 11th of April 2020, and in Belgium we are now almost 1 month in lockdown because of the current situation of coronavirus epidemic. Yes, it is a difficult situation, but we have to continue following the rules of social distancing. We cannot do otherwise. It is really necessary. And yeah, of course, this will be a very different Easter weekend from what we are used to. It is difficult, but we can do it and try to enjoy ourselves at home and keep in touch with each other by telephone, by internet. There are ways to connect, certainly. So for today, what would I like to share with you? So in episode number 2, yes, at number 2, I have been talking to you about some tips and tricks about making your own protective face mask yourself, about wearing, putting it on and off, and I can share one more tip, something practical to do with you, because I learned from my Japanese sister-in-law, yes, something more, just a little tip. So I'm talking now about the face mask design with the pleats. Yes. On top you have a wire inside the tunnel that you can close over your nose bridge. Well, a little trick is you fold, first of all, you fold the mask in half with the wire on top, and you close the wire a little bit. Don't close it completely, because then it is a very sharp point, but just enough. So that gives you the possibility, when you then put your face mask on your face, you have already this fold, and it will be easier to close the wire over the nose bridge. So I just wanted to tell you this little trick, because my sister-in-law, she told me all Japanese children do that. Before putting on their face mask, they fold the face mask in half, they give a little push on the wire, and then they put on their face mask. Hopla, you see? And it is easier to close the wire over your nose bridge. So if you want to wear a face mask of that type with a wire inside, also the paper face masks, if ever they will be for sale in the shops, you can do the same trick. So, yes. So, what I have experienced also, that is that I have a little bit difficulty to concentrate on my creative projects. So I decided to go through all my works in progress and to finish them, really finish them one by one. That I think that was the best idea for me at the moment. So in episode number 1, I think I showed you already a combination of a shopping bag with a matching hat, rain hat and shopping bag, in blue, dark blue, with the inside a cotton lining with bluebirds. It was very nice. So I have another set of shopping bag with matching rain hat, but the hat is from a different form. I have made a different form. I also, in episode 1, I told you that I make hats. I like to make hats, and I make my patterns myself. So what can I say about my other hat, my second rain hat? Well, you have here the brim, this is the crown, and this is the top. The brim is not very large, the crown is rather short, and the top is made from 2 symmetrical pattern parts with a seam in the middle. That gives the possibility to have a crease in the middle of the crown. I made the hat from water-resistant material, and the lining inside I have finished in a way so that I can make the hat reversible. So I will put on the hat to show you. How do we put on a hat? Well, we take the hat in both hands, left in the mid of the back, and in the middle of the front, your other hand, or yeah. Then you put the hat very right on top of your head, you see, and you put the hat on your head like this. So this is the beginning. I cannot see very well. Then I do this to give the form of the crown, and then I can style the brim. So this is more or less, I guess you can see, my rain hat in water-resistant material. So this form of hat is called a trilby. And a trilby is a narrow-brimmed hat with at the front it is slightly downwards, and at the back turned upwards a little. So a trilby is a hat that traditionally was made in rabbit hair felt, but nowadays it is often made in other materials like straw or tweed or wool or heavyweight cotton. So mine is made from this water-resistant material, and it is a soft fabric hat, because the hats made in felt, rabbit hair felt or other felt, are more stable. So the positive point of a soft fabric hat is I can fold it and roll it up and take with me. So that is my Trilby rain hat. Also I can say Trilby was popular with Leonard Cohen, Frank Sinatra, and also Peter Sellers as Inspector Clouseau. He was wearing a Trilby hat in one of the films, but I cannot remember the title of this Blake Edwards films. No, I cannot remember. So this is my Trilby hat, and as I said, I also have a matching shopping bag. This one I made with this special hook. I don't know the name in English. I think in Dutch it is musketonhaak. Yeah, I think so. So it's easy to attach to your handbag or your belt or something. And I will show you the shopping bag. I also made it in the same water-resistant material, like this. No, the color is very flashy in the camera. I just use a normal, simple camera. I have no smartphone yet. I am a beginner, but I do my best. So I have also to make my video in one sitting, so I cannot edit. It has to be good in one take. So the inside of my shopping bag I made in this kind of cotton with the white, blue and red. Yeah, a bit navy style, I guess. And I didn't show you the inside of my rain hat, but it is the same. So since I made the hat reversible, as you saw just before, I put it on like this, but I have not sewn in a ribbon here, so I can use the hat both ways. So if I put the hat on inside out with the cotton at the outside, I have, just first see how it works. I have this like this, and this is the sunny version of my rain hat. Oh yeah, I like this a lot. You know, wearing hats is really funny. It is nice to do. There are lots of different kinds of hats, and I always enjoy to see someone wearing hats. It can be so elegant, really. And it doesn't have to be very expensive. If you can make something your own. I make my patterns myself, but you can find patterns in Burda and Vogue. It is possible. So that was something about my sewing project that I want to finish. Yes, I only have to do a small sewing job on the shopping bag, and then it is finished. It's just something so that I can close the bag, but I will show you later when it is finished. Then, because I cannot be without any knitting project, and it calms me down, I really need a knitting project, I must say. Yesterday I cast on a pair of socks. I am knitting now with the new, well, it is not a brand new sock yarn, but for me it is new, and it is a sock yarn from Katya Jaipur, and The material is 41% of cotton, 39% of wool, 13% of polyamide and 7% of polyester. And it's a bowl of 100 grams and there is 420 meters on one ball of yarn. The color that I have chosen is color number 52. There's no other name on it. Color number 52, and I like it. It's really fresh and happy colors for springtime. So I cast on 60 stitches with and I'm knitting with the short double-pointed needles. I am a beginner with this technique. I was totally not used to that because you have to keep these little needles in a different way in your hand. But I am practicing. It is the second pair of socks that I am knitting on this short double-pointed needles. So I cast on 60 stitches, just a rib pattern, 2 knit and 2 purl, and then I start to knit the pattern out of a book. I will show you the book. And it is the pattern, the name of the pattern of this stitch in this Dutch book is koffieboontje, and in English is coffee bean. So I will try to show you more closely the result. Can you see it? So the pattern is not so difficult to knit, and I think it is a good result. So I got the pattern from a book, a Dutch book, but I'm sure there are so many patterns to see in lots and lots of books. But I want to show you. This is the book where I found the pattern. Yes. And the pattern you can find on page 24. And this is the way how to knit this pattern. So let's go for it. I hope it will work out well, and it is the plan that it could be a pair of socks for myself now. But it is a yarn that I am not used to, so I have to wait and see if the sock will fit for me. But I'm happy. It gives me much joy to work with these colors, really fresh colors. Yeah, and for today, this is what I wanted to share with you, and I hope everyone is okay and that you are safe and well, and that you do everything that you can to protect yourself and not getting sick, please. And if you would be not feeling so well, I hope you recover well and soon, and I'm thinking of you all. In my heart I think of you, and thank you for watching. Thank you for watching, and thank you also for all your lovely podcasts, because I get inspired by what you are doing. So, and just to say goodbye for today's episode, I just wanted to show you a little card that I found in my post at home yesterday. It was from my neighbors, and that was the card. Don't worry, be happy. So yeah, I was really touched by that, and we will do our best. We will try not to worry and to stay happy. Be happy and stay happy. So it is a lovely sunny day in Belgium today. I wish you all a very nice Easter weekend. Take care of yourself and enjoy the little things that are possible now. So for now I say goodbye and see you next time. Bye, thank you.